best guns to use in Cod Mobile as of right now, April 2025. If you didn't know, there are over 120 guns in the game currently. And what I'm going to be doing in this video is going through each weapon category and giving you my top 2 recommendations for that specific group. But before I jump into the list, I do have a question for you, and I simply want to know, what gun do you think is the best in the game right now? You know, out of every gun possible, every gun in the game, which one do you think is the best? Leave your answer down in the comment section below. Let's go ahead and jump into my list. And so starting off with the secondaries, I'm gonna give you one melee, one pistol. And for the melee, I'm going with the boxing gloves. You know, best for mobility if you want to get around the map all quick, you know, and make sure that you can get wherever you need to go. The boxing gloves are a great choice for you, especially because of that weapon swap speed. So if you're running around with your boxing gloves out, it's going to be easy to swap back to your gun and start shooting. So that is my recommendation for the melee. But for the pistol, I'm going with the Car9. It's a fully automatic pistol, and it's amazing. It's very versatile. You know, you can get around the map still pretty quick. But if you need to kill somebody, of course, you can go ahead and shoot them with the pistol. And of course, the attachments are on the screen. Screenshot them. Do what you got to do. Go put them on your gun. And then you get back to me. Let me know how you like the gun, just overall. And so let's keep it pushing to my snipers, you know. And snipers overall takes a lot of skill, especially with everybody slide canceling around, around the map. It could be pretty tough to use, some snipers. But I'm going to give y'all 2, of course. And starting off with the Tundra. It's the fan favorite, super quick. Quick scoping, bolt action, all of the things, man. The Tundra is a beast. And of course, the attachments are on the screen. And so let's keep it pushing with my favorite sniper in the game, which is the DLQ-33. And I might be a little bit biased because I do have the Mythic version of this gun, but I just love this sniper. Even before I had the Mythic, it's just been an amazing gun for me personally. And of course, this was everybody's favorite before the Tundra came out, but it is what it is. Attachments are on the screen, of course. Make sure you check out the DLQ. Moving forward, we got our Marksman rifles. These are high risk, high reward guns overall. And the first one I'm going to recommend is the SKS, which should come by no surprise. This gun is a 2-tap machine, 1-shot headshot anywhere across the map. Yeah, this gun is it's a beast. It's the powerhouse. Of course, the attachments are on the screen. And let's keep it pushing to the Type 19, which is pretty much the SKS, but just a little bit more versatile. If you want to be able to move around just a little bit, you're not going to be able to run and gun with these Marksman rifles. But if you do want to run around just a little bit more, the Type 19 would be the better choice. And of course, the attachments are on the screen, man. And so let's keep it pushing to the shotguns. And I got to say, I am a shotgun hater. Shotguns are super annoying, especially on small maps. There's a bunch that you can use, but of course I'm going to give you 2. And the first one being the HS405, which I think is just the best overall shotgun in the game currently. Yeah, and the attachments, of course, are on the screen. And so you don't want to use the SKS. You don't want to use the HS405. My next recommendation would be the R9 shotgun, which if I am going to use shotguns sometimes, I do bounce between these 2. Sometimes I go with the Argus, but the R9 is super spammy up close. It 2-taps people, all day long. It's a beast of a gun. And of course, the attachments are on the screen. But let's keep it pushing to the LMGs. And if you're going to be using LMGs, it's really only one that just dominates and is better than all of the rest, which is the MG42. This gun, it's just the best in the game. Best LMG in the game. It ain't the best gun in the game, in my opinion, but it's the best LMG. It has no recoil, great damage, great range. Big magazine because it's a light machine gun. And if you're going to run it, of course, here are the attachments that you should be running on it. Make sure you screenshot it. Give that a second to screenshot. Before I move on to number 2, which would be the PKM. And so I talked about it before. This gun has terrible mobility, but it is insanely strong. So don't look to run around with this gun. Just look to kind of post up, head glitch, you know, and just pretty much smack anybody that comes into the line of sight of this gun. Like I said, it's a powerhouse, super strong. And of course, the attachments are on the screen. Screenshot them, try it out, and then get back to me. And so let's keep it pushing to the SMG category, which I gotta give a disclaimer. There are at least like 7 to 10 SMGs that are really good, but I can't give you all of them. You know, I'm only going to give you 2. So these will be my top 2 recommendations, starting off with the PP19 Bison. This gun right here is just the king of just easiness. This gun is just easy to use. Anybody can use it. It's no recoil. Has a big magazine. It's super mobile. It's just a great gun to use. Of course, the attachments are on the screen. Screenshot them. And let's keep it pushing to the best SMG in the game right now, which is the USS-9. This gun dominates close range and medium range just ridiculously. Like, this gun is super strong, super mobile. If you got the Mythic version, even better, because the iron sights aren't that great. But, you know, this gun is hated within the community. People are tired of seeing this gun in the game. But yeah, attachments are on the screen. You know, screenshot them. Do what you got to do. You know, don't use this gun, please. We all tired of it. But if you're going to use it, here are the attachments. But let's keep it pushing to the assault rifles, last category, but definitely not the least. Same disclaimer as the SMGs, man. There are over literally like 10 assault rifles that are good and usable and viable. Like, they're solid. But I'm going to give you 2. And it was hard to choose these 2. But the first gun I'm going with is the Type 19 because of its versatility. Like, this gun is super accurate, has a good fire rate, good mobility. It's just probably the most versatile gun within the category. You can just slap this on whether you just chilling in pubs, playing ranked. This gun is just, it's good. You know, it's a solid gun. And of course, the attachments are on the screen. And so, last but not least, this gun, I don't think anybody probably would have thought that I put this up here, but I'm going with the Peacekeeper. This gun right here, if you can control the recoil, I honestly don't believe there's a gun in the game that can beat it. And that's just my opinion. If this gun right here is so good, man, it could dominate close range, medium range. And like I said, if you can control the recoil a little bit, it'll bop somebody up long range too. Recoil is tricky. But this gun right here, like I said, if you can manage the recoil, it's nothing touching this gun, man. Of course, the attachments are on the screen. Screenshot them. You know, do what you got to do. And yeah, that's that, man. That's all for this video, man. These are my top guns in the game currently. You know, you can pretty much take any of these guns, go into a match, and you're going to do good, you know. These work in all game modes, you know, whether that's search, domination, hardpoint, team deathmatch, control, frontline. They work in all game modes, so go and give them a try. And yeah, you know, 3 things should be on your screen. At the top is the logo for you to subscribe to the channel. Bottom left is a random video that YouTube recommends. Bottom right is a playlist of all of my personal high kill games, rank matches, all of that stuff. So click one of those 2 at the bottom, check out another video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, Jersey.